that head down a lot better. I want to hear one more swing, and I want you to do one more practice swing. And I want you to do your best to hear this sound. Right? As we swing down. We're going to keep those knees bent. There you go. Good. All right, let's go ahead and hit that. Good posture. Big difference. Kind of what's good. Kind of get this close as we start. So I want to make sure that that's square. There you go. Start to close just like that. Very nice. Nice hip. I like it. I like it. I wouldn't say that's very typical for you to get the ball that high.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah. And also, I tried it right for a slice. That's why I turned right.
Gotcha. So what the reason, well, real quick, why we're not going to try to do that anymore is we're concentrating on a better grip to allow us to hit the ball straight. When this hand gets underneath, it doesn't allow you to turn the club and get it back to straight during your swing. So it's going to be a slice more than anything. Now that we have a little bit better grip, I don't have to worry about that. I want a nice straight club face at the address. Good. Now, we have gotten a couple of these to the left. Let's address that just a little bit. Doing a great job on our backswing, okay? But really, then on the downswing, a little bit like Brian, is that you just kind of use your arms to swing the club, and barely come off of that back foot. So we need to engage just a little bit more of our body to get that club to straighten, that ball to straighten out. So it's the idea of really trying to come off that back foot.
Making a turn.
Correct. You know, we can think of it as our belt buckle. Is I want, it goes back just a little bit, but I definitely want it to face my target when I'm done. Right? Let's take 2 practice swings. And we don't need to be fast or anything, just a nice smooth pace. I know this is, you know, a real unfamiliar move for you. But really try and make that belt buckle turn and face the flags. Good. One more. Let me hear you hit that ground. Not bad. Okay. Much straighter. Ever so slightly what we would call thin, but you know, didn't really hear the ground.
I can hear it, yes.
But we still were very close because we still got the height out there, so not a problem. How's the stance feel?
Yeah, it feels feels good. Yeah.
Good, good.
I feel more stable.
There we go. That's what we're looking for. Beautiful. Look at that. No, that's about 110, 115 yard 9-iron.
That's pretty good for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, good. That's what I like to hear.
I usually count on 100,
100,
over,
maybe.
yeah, maybe 100 over.
Gotcha. Yeah. I would say with a good hit would be able to count on 110. Problem. That would be thin as well. That's going to be if we hit really too much to the ground. But this is kind of a good, when I got you to hit one of those. That was kind of typical of the old swing, right, before we made some adjustments. And that's really coming from, we get down here and that's wanting to help the ball get up in here. Okay? So if I've got my knee flex and I'm taking a good backswing, but then if I kind of stand up on the ball, stand up in my swing too soon, right, before impact, that raises the level of my club, and that's what happened there is we hit pretty much right in the middle, almost top of the ball there, and that's just.
And I know you have a habit of raising that one.
And that is, one of the issues of raising up is kind of that foot. While I like it as a trigger to your backswing, we have to make sure I maintain my knee flex throughout the swing to help me get that club to bottom out when it hits the ground. Okay? So that's just letting you know kind of what happens when you hit one of those low ones. We just need to kind of stay down long enough. Kind of your, what we're saying about watching the club hit the ball. Keep our head down a little bit longer. So that's the issue. A few more. Love to a little bit better than club. Good posture. Good.
Shot.
Very nice, very nice.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you do everything you're telling us to do, but on a particular swing, choke the shit out of the club and screw the whole process up?
Yep.
Because that's the one the first swing I swung when I got down here, I did my pull hook, and it felt like I actually I don't wear gloves, I get a callus right here.
Okay.
That's right, choking.
Gotcha. Even I wear a glove and I still have a callus, so I'm enemy number one there about grip, the grip strain. But yes, go ahead and put one more there. Yeah, that was kind of a bad ball, but grip strength that fits anywhere on a scale of 1 to 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope you're not.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing that, but I think a couple spots I feel like I need to control the club for some reason. Some swings and other ones I'm more let the swing hit the ball, and that's when I get the nice clean contact, ground after ball.
Stress, as I was telling Walt, I had the same question. So if I put stress in my hands from too hard to the club, that tension goes up my arms and into my shoulders, and I can't turn. I need to feel loose here in my hands. Now I can a lot more freely into full back shot. So yes, the club too hard restricts you from turning your body.
Fast.
Yeah, a little quick with the transition there.
All right.
And practicing just on this side. We hear a little bit more of that mat, a little downward strike there. I like the, we got it going straight, so yeah, the only reason we moved that is higher.
Let the ball back in the stance.
It's all based on club. You have a 7-iron there?
That's the longest iron I hit too, as you can see. I like the irons.
Okay, perfect. 7-iron middle of the stance. Pitching wedge will start to get that a little further back. And then your hybrids will be able to slightly forward. Actually,
It's fast, maybe on the transition.
fast, and I thought you set up a little too close to the ball on that one. Should be able to ever so slightly more extended away from the ball with your stance.
Maybe stutter. I was going to the left, I think, actually. That's another thing that so many people don't.
Alignment.
Especially
Yeah.
when we struggle, I try to pick something out 10 yards out on
Okay,
the line.
good,
Kind
good.
of set them on that one. I need to do it.
Yeah, that's
sometimes,
definitely.
sometimes when I'm struggling with it, I'll even do this little maneuver, kind of get the line.
Gotcha.
To see
My
if I'm-
only recommendation to that is bring that point that's 10 yards away from you to a yard. Bring it a lot closer so that when I set up to the ball, I'll just use this ball as a target. Really, it's for me. It's a piece of grass. It's anything that just stands out to your eye. I want to be able to see it while I'm looking at this ball.
All right.
I don't want to have to go
You
like
want to
that.
need your peripheral vision as you.
Correct. I want to be able to see it. I'm not worried about my feet right now. I'm pointing this club through my ball and at my intermediate target. Okay? And once I have that, then I set up my feet parallel to this target line. So right now I feel pretty confident that I'm square and square. I take one look at my target out there and give it a swing. There, but I think that's a lot better idea to keep it consistent.
So you set the face up on the line first,
Yes, very much so.
and you're confident on that mark you picked,
Yeah.
and you bring the toes in square to that line. And
Let it rip.
you have a slight draw.
I'm really working on a straight ball.
Straight shot.
My younger golf career was a draw. People would argue it was a hook, but I love to say it was a nice draw. So yes, but I think you're going to get much more out of setting your club straighter. I give you half a step back to the ball. Just keep that club right where it is. Right there, right there. Stand for it. I know this might feel good.
How did I from so far away still pull it up? A little further away. Is that better?
Yeah, I like that.
I do feel better. I feel much better when I'm reaching for the ball than when I'm trying to
Yes.
adjust. I tend to hit it.
Take a look at your target right before you're ready to take it away. I want you to swing right at that target. Good. Your pulls, so we've talked about how it's path, right? But it's also can be from you kind of spinning out of the shot a little too soon with your upper body. So that's the front shoulder kind of leading the swing. And I want that to stay back a little bit more, especially through my arms dropping in.
What's coming first when I transition from the top?
I'm arms and